Live from downtown Pomona, from Mia Vanna. It's Mia Vanna Presents, the R&R podcast, where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. And on my left is the host, Mr. Robert Barksdale. I call him Rizzo, a.k.a. Sports Center. And I'll wait, one of his quotes, you know what I'm saying? But, and Mr. Google. And I am your other host, Randy Jaquette, fresh back from the DR. I'm ready to go. Episode 66. Let's get it, baby.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot to talk about. I've been in a couple of weeks, dude.
Yeah.
Mock draft. The biggest or the worst kept secret is that Fernando Mendoza's going number one. Mm-hmm. But look who they have going number two. They have David Bailey out of Texas Tech. He was the edge rusher. He's good. They got, and then it's kind of the Ohio State contingent. You got Avril Reese going third to the Cardinals. Right. You got Sonny Styles, who turned out the combine going fourth to Tennessee. Mm-hmm. I thought they might get a receiver, a running back.
I thought they were going to get Love.
Yep, me too. But wait till you hear where Love's going. Mm-hmm. Giants got Caleb Downs going number 5. Yeah. Then you got Carnell Tate going number 6 to Cleveland. Ohio State won it 2 years ago. They didn't win it this year. They recruit and they develop. They got 4 kids in the top 6. Is that a good thing, or does that say something negative about Ryan?
A little bit of both. You know what I'm saying?
How so?
I mean, like, you had all that talent in the first round and you didn't win, but then you did go against a bunch of 25-year-olds. So
yeah, Indiana, and they won it 2 years ago. So they did, yeah, and that might be the secret now, kind of like St. John's in basketball,
right? Just
getting guys out the portal,
right?
Patino said he's not even recruiting kids; he's only looking at transfers.
That's right.
So you got 4 Ohio State kids going 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you got the pick I love, Jeremiah Love, going to the Commanders at 7.
Oh, no, that would be.
You didn't see that.
I didn't see
you
that.
You haven't checked the updated mock draft. I check it every day,
I like
twice
that
a day.
For you. I
love that for me. Yeah, love to my Commanders.
Right.
We got Ruben Bain, the edge out of Miami, going to New Orleans.
He's a beast.
Yep. And then we got Jordan Tyson, the receiver, first receiver off the board, going to KC. They need some offense. And then you got Mansour Delaney, this cornerback out of LSU, going to Cincinnati. He's solid. Dolphins get an offensive tackle. They need that. They need a quarterback, but they also need, and they got Malik Willis. We'll see what he does. Cowboys getting a cornerback. They need defensive help. They got McCoy out of Tennessee.
Right.
Your Rams, I thought you were going to get a receiver. You're going to get Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle. Do you guys need offensive lineman? He's out of Georgia, left tackle.
We can use, anytime you can, that's where it started. Anytime you can shore that up.
The interior. Yeah. Okay, and then the Ravens are taking Spencer Fano, the offensive lineman that's highly rated out of Utah. We got Tampa Bay taking the edge rusher, Mesador, out of Miami. So Miami had 2 edge rushers. No wonder they were in the final.
Right.
Jets getting Mekhi Lemon, local kid, Los Alamitos, saw him in high school. USC, not the biggest receiver, but he's great in traffic, physical. And I thought your Rams were going to get him.
Yeah.
And then you got Detroit 17 getting Proctor out of Alabama, the offensive tackle. And then you got the safety out of Oregon. You got 2 Oregon kids. Right. Dylan Thiemann going to Minnesota at 18, the safety. And then that big tight end Oregon had, Sadiq, going to Carolina.
4-4.
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's nice. What are your thoughts on the draft? Any thoughts?
I'd like to see Jeremiah go a little. Well, I'm glad he's going to y'all, but I thought Tennessee would have picked him at 4. So you got the quarterback, you got the receiver, and Ridley stayed. So you know what I mean? Got some good coaches over there now too.
Okay.
So it's a little surprise, but so offensive coordinator. So so I look for Cam Ward to come up a little this year. Yeah.
Ty Simpson, they got him going first round, possibly to Arizona late in the first round. What are your thoughts on him? I wasn't that sold.
I'm not sold on him. Well, he only had 15 games, and I remember early in the year, they said they wasn't even throwing the ball. They was running it because he couldn't throw. So all of a sudden, now you first round pick. Good luck with that.
The 6'6" kid that ran the 4.3,
Mhm.
40th vertical quarterback out of Arkansas that threw for more.
Oh
yards.
yeah, that dude's a
And they tried to
baller.
switch him to receiver.
Yeah, you know how that go. Yeah, you know.
So we'll see. I like him better than I like Simpson.
Yeah,
Love to the Commanders. Like I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's an 11 for me.
yeah,
He's
that's
solid.
yeah. Oh yeah, Love gonna do it.
Jade, the running back.
Right.
That's solid.
Right.
A decent run game last year.
Yeah.
Free agency. What surprised you the most in free agency? Was it the Crosby trade and then got it rescinded, or was it something else?
That was surprising, but I see what they was doing. I mean, they didn't want to give up 2 number ones. You can get Hendrickson just a little tad under Crosby and keep your number ones. You would have did it too. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it was really the health issues, or do you think it was the fact that they were able to get Hendrickson?
It wasn't nothing to do with health. You already knew his knee was banged out. You already knew he was on the mend, and he'd been working out every day. He coming back, so. And they still fielding offers right now. You know, doubt your old team, they've been trying to shoot shit to him. So we'll see what happens, but I hopefully stay there. You know what I mean?
No. Do you think he's going to stay? Do you think it's 50-50 he stays, or do you think he's out of there?
75-25.
That he stays?
That he stay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. What other free agent signings? Any other ones?
Who was Justin Fields to Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah. But I seen Patrick Mahomes working out today. So yeah. He ain't far off.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, insurance policy, and maybe and if he get to start a couple games, maybe Andy Reid can revive his career.
Yeah, he'll start
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Right.
He's only about
25 years old, 26 years old. Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Flacco to Simpson?
That's nothing. Flacco need to go and sit down. I don't know.
You heard what he said. He said that he thought that somebody should have brought him in to start. I don't know.
Where he gonna start?
Until Daniel Jones comes back.
Oh, yeah.
Miami over Malik Willis.
No, Malik Willis out playing.
Atlanta. I'm not sold on Michael Penix. He's going to be a shotgun because he's got 2 bad knees.
2 bad knees, and Tua,
5'10".
10. So he was in the Mike Daniel offense, and he didn't do nothing. Right.
So we'll see what happens. Your boy Levante David retired.
Mm-hmm.
All-time tackler for Tampa Bay, 14 years.
Oh yeah.
Only 36 years old. Made a lot of money. Got a ring. Was a captain for 12 years.
Right.
Everything you need to do.
Get some money and go, player.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the loony ward. CT and
Wilson went to New Orleans. Zach Wilson, I think he's just a
journeyman. Yeah, he's nothing.
Yeah, he hasn't shown a lot.
Yeah, Tyler Slow is the man over there.
I agree. And then they also have the kid Spencer Rattler. So
right, third string, basically. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Tua to Atlanta?
I was looking at it today, man.
It doesn't move the needle.
Don't move the needle for me. But he got shit. He had pieces around him in Miami. Now you got some pieces here too. You got Bijan Robinson, Pitts, Bijan Robinson. So like, so you got to go in there balling, man. Yeah.
Mike McCarthy said that it'd be great to have a Aaron Rodgers reunion. That's like getting back with your girlfriend in high school after she picked up 40 pounds.
Oh yeah. I think I'm cool on that. Yeah, I'm done with you. I didn't move on, baby. I'm sorry.
So I think Aaron will go back, honestly.
Yeah, I think he'll go back. He played this game, this cat and mouse game, and he's gonna hold him on. But the other option on the back thing is Kirk Cousins. Yeah.
Okay, Kirk. He played in Washington. He played in Minnesota, who has a little bit of a dome.
Right.
Could he?
Might be bad. I wouldn't mind if he went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Learn. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I like that better. I think Rodgers is going back to Pittsburgh. Honestly.
Right.
That's just my thought.
Yeah.
You talked about you think Crosby 75% to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see that extension, Smith and Diggs.
Ooh, get your money, player. 42 million. 42 million.
32 a year.
42.
42 a year.
Yeah.
42 a year.
42 a year.
42 a year.
42 a year.
Wow. It's a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
balled.
money.
You know,
It's a lot, yeah.
what Deion said, you ball, you get the call.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a great year, man. He, another Ohio State receiver.
Yeah.
It seems like the league is full of them.
Right.
Scary Terry's Ohio State. He's Ohio State. Garrett Wilson's Ohio State.
Ooh, yeah.
They got a lot of receivers in the league. They got the young what's the receiver that played at Indy with Peyton Harrison. They got the little Harrison over there in Arizona. They got a ton of receivers in the league. They got the kid over in Tampa Bay. They're loaded.
Oh yeah,
and they got Jeremiah Smith coming out next year.
So
and then Chris Henry's son
just signed with
a
him,
freshman. Right? Yeah. So they loaded. Waddle to Denver. What was your thoughts on that?
That's a good pickup.
I think so too.
That's a good pickup.
I think Denver, if Bo Nix doesn't get hurt, has a chance to win the Super Bowl.
They in the Super Bowl.
And now you just added Waddle. Who's good. Alabama kid.
Yeah. You got who's the other receiver over there?
I can't think of it. Cortland something.
Sutton.
Yeah, he's good. He was the one.
Yeah.
But I think Waddle's a true one.
Yeah. True one.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna have to pick and choose your poison.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they got a good defense. They have one of the top 2 or 3 cornerbacks and Patrick Surtain, and then they got good defense, well coached. Got a lot of money behind the team, so we'll see.
Let's see.
Transition into college football. Biggest takeaways. We haven't talked college in a while. Indiana, do they sustain their success? What happens?
Yeah, only if they can go get some more 25-year-olds.
Well, they picked up 31 kids in the portal.
That's a good coach, though.
Good coach.
I'm not gonna
people
lie,
don't know because he coached at a small school.
Right.
Was the assistant at Alabama and was the recruiting coordinator.
Yeah.
Back when they were just getting it going.
Yeah. So
brought in all those kids in 07, 08.
It's
Ingram.
possible.
What's the receiver? Julio Jones.
So
I think he's gonna be all right. Ohio State's talent. We talked about that. So you think the fact that 4 kids going at Ohio State in the top 6 and they didn't win it, is that more a statement about Ohio State or more about a statement about Indiana and these older kids?
I think I'll lean towards Indiana older kids. I mean, he, like you said, he's in the running every year. Ohio State. Yeah. So they got talent. Yeah.
They got talent. They recruited well this year. They got money. Yeah. 2 years ago when they won it, they spent the most NIL. They spent $20 million on their team.
Right.
Which NIL doesn't always mean anything because Kentucky basketball spent $22 million this year and barely came out the first round.
Right.
And the coach, one of my kids that my buddy coach Jason Hart just left today, is going to SMU with Andy Enfield.
Oh, really?
So the Enfield who was at SC, Jason was with him.
He's at
SMU, and Jason just left Kentucky today and is going. So the booster said we got to shake up this coaching staff. We spent $22 million.
Right.
We barely got out the first round. So what are your thoughts on Lane Kiffin year 1? What's his ceiling? Where does he go? Is he in the college football playoff?
He gonna be in the playoff.
He won. He was the number 1 class out of the portal. He had a top 10 class high school kid.
He took the quarterback from Arizona State.
Yep.
So I think he's gonna be in the playoff.
I think he's in the playoff, top 12.
Yeah, top 12.
People don't like Kiffin, but everywhere he goes, he wins.
Yeah, he's a little joker.
Yeah, Monty Kiffin's son, longtime defensive coordinator.
No, he's the dude.
Oh, Monty?
Yeah.
Yep, he was good. Let me ask you this. Your top 4 teams this coming up year, college.
You think Ole Miss?
No. I don't. I think they'll be decent, but
Miami. I think Miami can be back up in there. I ain't gonna mess with Michigan. Oregon.
They're right there knocking on the door.
Yeah. Ohio State.
Oregon, Ohio State, Miami. And is Indiana back, or do they take a step back?
They might be back, but they might take a step back, but they might be on the door.
What about Georgia?
I think Georgia
Kirby Smart
back too. They not dummies over there.
Okay. Yeah. They recruit. Kirby he coaches well and he recruits. So okay. Who's your team to win it this year coming up? If you got to pick 2 teams in the final 2, who you picking? Sarkisian might be in a hot seat too.
Yeah, on the hot seat. I'm gonna look for Oregon, Ohio State to do something.
I can't argue that. That's good. Yeah, because they have talent. They recruit, and they got transfers.
The quarterback.
Yeah, Oregon's quarterback. Ohio State's quarterback is back. Julian Sand out of San Diego area.
Right.
Carl's bad. So let me ask you this: transition into pro basketball. What's your biggest surprise? So our Lakers lost to Detroit. It was a good game. We had a chance to win. We couldn't stop that little guard Green at the end. But if you look at the standings in the East, you got Detroit only up by They're up by 4.5, and then Boston and New York are tied. They're both 4.5 behind.
Mm-hmm.
You got Cleveland 4th, 7.5 behind. You got Toronto 5, Atlanta 6, Philly 7. Paul George is back, but Embiid's out and Maxi's out, so it's like that's what they do. Miami's in 8, Charlotte 9 in the play-in, Orlando 10. Any surprises there? For me, it's Boston being number 2.
Because of Tatum was gone and Brown balled his butt off.
Mm-hmm.
Should be considered for MVP. If you ask me.
And he said I'm the best two-way player in the league.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah, he is. He plays D. That's why Boston won it against Dallas, because he locked up Luka.
Yeah.
You look at the Western Conference. You got OKC first place. San Antonio's only 3 games behind. Our Lakers are in 3rd, 10.5 behind. Denver has 12.5 losses. Minnesota 13. Houston is in 6th place.
They play tonight.
Houston plays who?
Minnesota.
Okay. Anthony Edwards is out. Houston will probably win that.
Right.
Then you got Phoenix 7, Clippers 8. Surprisingly, they moved up. Portland 9 without their coach. Surprisingly, Golden State 10. Biggest surprise from the Western Conference.
I say the Lakers.
I agree. Because Denver I had in the top 4. Minnesota I had around 5, 6, 7. Houston I actually had maybe 3, 4, 5. They're in 6th place. But they're playing well without Van Vliet.
Right. They
Clippers are a surprise to me too.
It's Clippers too, because they was down in the beginning of the season. They came back. Kawhi been on the tear. But the Lakers are playing better team defense.
Yeah. That's all you have to do.
All you have to play.
You gotta have Luka play D.
Luka gonna fill it up. Luka get any shot he want.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah. We look good.
Yeah.
I would say my only other surprise, Clippers are mentioned, and in Portland at 9, at 36 and 37, half a game below 500. Without their coach, nobody picked them. Lillard out for the year.
Right.
So
and nobody really picked Phoenix either to be this high.
Ooh, they're number 7. Yeah. They are 4 games out of the play-in. They're 4 games behind Houston right now.
Right.
So Lake, we talked
10
about
to go, about 10 to go.
Yeah, let's see. Our Lakers, Phoenix has 73 games. They only have 9 games. We have 9 games. Yeah, 73. Got 9 games. Let me ask you this: our Lakers are streaking. Are we going to continue this momentum, or is this a fluke?
Not a fluke. We're going to keep going. We'll get past the first round. I know that.
In the second
Whoever,
round,
it don't matter who. If it's Houston, better. If it's
Denver, that might be tough.
Might be tough. If
Minnesota, we can get by them.
Yeah.
We can get by Phoenix, Houston, Minnesota. Denver might be tough. Yeah. Then we got San Antonio in the second round.
And look like LeBron is, paying into his role. So
yeah, third option.
Third option.
At 43. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Take that.
Let's take that.
Yeah, if he comes back next year, he's going to take a pay cut. They said it's either Lakers with a pay cut, Cleveland or Golden State.
Cleveland's stupid, but to pay him though.
You might want to go home.
Have
a what do you call it? Like the farewell tour.
Sure,
like different Dr. J,
they'll make so much money. They'll get that money back.
Yeah, they'll get it back easy. So Lakers streaking. Who's your MVP right now? I still got Shea Butter.
Shea Butter. I like Shea Butter. I like Jaylen Brown, which he ain't gonna get too many votes for some reason from the East.
Wemby right there. Wemby.
And I like Luka.
I like Luka too. I would want Luka to get it, but I think it's gonna be Shea or Wemby because they're first, second place. Yeah. What say you? I know you got something to say. I can tell you start fidgeting. 2. 2 games. Well, they're 3 right now.
Yeah, 2 games.
Who the Thunder losing to?
Detroit? No, Boston. Oh, go figure.
My second favorite team. I like Tatum. Tatum and which speaking about them, is Tatum is he hurting them by coming back? Because they were playing better and shooting a higher percentage. But I mean,
I think
he just got to work the rust off.
Just a little rust. He got get his legs up under.
Yeah. Knicks are okay.
Knicks ain't going nowhere though.
Yeah. No. They should have kept them. But
got Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown. He ain't winning.
He ain't winning.
It's like you got a good
coach. I can coach that team.
Yeah, you got a good coach, and then you hire your big brother as their coach.
I can coach that team.
Ain't nobody lifting him. So Wemby stated his case, but I think if you're betting money, who's gonna win MVP? It's Shea and Wemby. I think it's gonna be Shea.
Wemby, Luka.
Who's going to?
It's out of them 3.
No, who's going to? Shea and Wemby.
I would give it to Wemby, but
who's going to win it?
Probably Shea.
If the Spurs catch up, it's Wemby all day.
Yeah, all
it's not
day.
even close. He's gonna win it. Yeah. They hit the all day. Yeah, if they catch up, he's winning it. He's winning it.
But you got to remember who votes for this stuff. Crazy.
Shea is nice. I love Shea. Clippers are
like
kicking
Michael
themselves.
Wilbon came out today and
say?
already said he voting for Jaylen Brown.
I think I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have dissension in the room. That's good. It's always
Yeah.
good. 65 game rule. They want to change that because Cade might not be eligible for All NBA because he might not play 65 games. Do you think that you should play 65 games to win awards, All NBA, MVP?
I think they should tier it. I think they should. Like, you could do it. You could say, okay, 65, you might not get first team, but if you play 60, you're eligible for second. If you play 55, you're eligible for third team because it ain't no way he not deserve to be.
I agree
on a all team.
Okay,
no
go ahead. Cade Cunningham,
Yeah.
SGA,
Yeah.
Luka, Wemby,
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. So let's say that again. Hold on. Let's say it again. Hold on. No, not Joker. He's doing great, but he missed a. So Wemby, SGA, Cade Cunningham, Luka, and Jaylen Brown. Who are you gonna take off that 5? No. They're second in the East, and he carried them. Absolutely not. Denver's 4th. No. Joker's second team, which is great. He's one of the top 6 or 7 players in the league. Wemby. We're just going 5 players. SGA, Luka,
they don't vote
Jaylen Brown, and Cade Cunningham.
They don't vote by
They don't do it by they just do top players. Okay. Very good. But that's not what we talk about.
Half the league
anybody in the league would. It'd be great. Yeah, we like that.
But he's on there with Jaylen Brown, and they're great.
And they got a ring.
And I don't like Boston.
Okay. All right. All right. Sounds good. All right. Dallas. With Luka. All right, Moody out for the year. Horrible non-contact breakaway. You see that?
Who's that?
Moses Moody from Golden State.
Oh, yeah.
He had a breakaway and he just went up to dunk it and
everything went out.
Oh man, it was bad. They had to bring the stretcher out. They had to bring the stretcher out, dog. Nobody, no contact. He was by himself. So he's out for the year.
Ain't eating right or something.
Yeah, LeBron might go there. You already got Jimmy Butler out. Paul George is back. Any thoughts?
Man, I don't like Paul George.
Hey, let me say this. Paul George, you don't like him? He's from Palmdale. He played where did he play college ball?
Where did he play?
I'll give you a hint. It's in California. And his high school's in Palmdale. Anybody know that? He went to Pete Knight High School.
Right.
Class of 08, Fresno State.
Yeah, Fresno State.
Took my kids to NBA All-Star game, little camp they have for kids that week at All-Star game. In 2011, nobody knew who he was. I was like, you're from Palmdale. I used to be a principal there. Talked to him. Nobody even talked to him because he was a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know out of the 10 players that have made the most money in NBA history, he's in the top 10 because he's had great contracts and he's later than all the older guys. Yeah. Number 1 is like LeBron, then KD. I think number 3 is like Harden. Paul George is in the top 10 because he's had great contracts. So somebody might need to Google that who's made the most, but I just saw it on ESPN.
I seen that they had a list.
Yeah, had the list. Paul George, top 10, baby.
Yeah.
Giannis is on there. James Harden. KD, LeBron, Kobe is one of the only old guys on there because it's all young guys because the money's too big.
Yeah.
Draft risers, one of the kids we talked about, Braden Burries, right here out of San Bernardino. Uncle was in the next room.
Right.
Played at Roosevelt, our local high school where our kids went.
Jaden
Daniels' cousin. He went from 47 to 25. Now then he was 11, then 10. Now they got him going number 9.
One and done, son.
Yeah, one and done. You got to go. Ernie's going to the game tomorrow. And they play Arkansas.
Yeah,
they got a cold kid.
Whole point guard, don't they?
Ooh, Acuff just signed the first college kid to sign a Reebok signature deal. And you know who his mentor is, who is mentoring him and advising him, not just mentoring, advising.
Oh.
I'm gonna just give you a hint. Reebok crossover. There you go.
Shaq?
Hey, he
Oh.
said Shaq.
Well,
Randy,
Shaq,
Randy
Shaq
clearly,
Shaq and
Randy
Iverson own
Jaquette
it. You know that,
clearly
right?
didn't have cable TV in the 90s
Well,
and early 2000s.
Shaq
Did
and
he just say,
Iverson
I
run that
said
stuff,
Reebok and crossover? And his answer was Shaq.
and you want Iverson to be
You
your
could tell,
advisor?
you could tell he just back
You
from the
want
DR.
Iverson to be your
I know,
advisor?
I could tell he got a tan. That I
Hey.
said Reebok and crossover,
Shaq and Iverson run Reebok.
but Shaq didn't have a crossover.
I know,
He's
but
cross-eyed.
let me ask
That's
you something.
different.
You want Iverson advising you?
That's who.
That's
That's who's doing it. I mean, he got him that Reebok deal.
All
You can
right.
tell him what he did wrong.
All right.
But
yeah,
he's not-
he can tell him what
what he
not
did,
to
what
do.
not to
He
do.
can't tell him what to do.
But that's who his guy is. But Acuff is nice, man. He's
He
averaging
nice.
30. Nice.
He's nice.
Right now, he's number 8. I think he's gonna sneak in the top 5.
Right. He's nice.
But he's good. I like him. What are your thoughts? I think DeBanster should go 1. What are your thoughts on the kid out of Kansas?
Yeah,
I don't really like him.
I don't. With all the stuff his shenanigans.
Yep,
pulling that.
pulling himself
You
out.
heard yeah, man. That ain't cool.
I didn't like that.
That's that new thing.
Because now when you got to
Yeah.
play 82 games, what do you do? So that's number 1.
Right.
Number 2, what's your thoughts on the Boozer? I don't think he's going to be able to get his off because he's not athletic.
Yeah, I don't think he might need one more year, but
not going to get more athletic in a year.
No, he's not. It is what it is.
So. He's not athletic at all. Touch of that light skin in him. He can't jump, dog. Just keeping it real. He not, huh?
I think so.
It's okay. DeBanster, Peterson, Boozer, the kid out of the sea, Acuff. You got Williams out of Carolina. So it's okay. It's okay.
Williams is hurt.
Yeah, out of North Carolina, but he's still going top 5.
Yeah.
And they just fired Hubert Davis. We'll talk about that. Yeah. Caleb is out of there. What's your thoughts on the best deal and worst deal this year? To me, the worst deal is Milwaukee bringing over the center from Indiana because Giannis wants out of there.
Turner.
Yes, Miles Turner. The best deal is probably Charlotte drafting Con Canupo. He's solid.
Nice.
He can go.
Yeah.
He can go.
We fill it up.
He might get the rookie of the year. It's out of him. It's only out of him and Cooper Flag.
He probably get it.
It is. It is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, LaMelo. Right.
They look good. Dude, they playing
nice.
well. They got Miller. They got LaMelo. They got Con Canupo. Let me see where they are. I'm going to tell you where they are right now. So right now, Charlotte is at 14. They're in 9th place. But they are, game and a half, 2 games, two and a half games out of because they have 14 losses. They're 14 behind. Atlanta's 11 and a half behind, 2.5 games out of 6th place.
Yeah.
Jordan might have sold them too soon.
Too soon.
Yep. College basketball brackets. So let me ask you this. I have Arizona, Michigan coming out of the East. I kind of like St. John's, to be honest, because they're like Indiana. They got 26-year-olds.
They're going to beat. Who they play?
I got it right here. Arkansas plays Arizona. So that's a great game. So let me give you the bracket. In the East, you got Duke playing St. John's.
Yeah,
and then you got Michigan State playing Louisville.
No, Michigan State.
So hold on, let me go back. Hold on, let me look.
UConn.
Duke, St. John. Oh, yeah, Michigan State, yeah. And then you got Iowa, Nebraska. I'm not really watching that game. I'm not gonna say why, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Okay. I'll tell you after we get off air. Illinois, Houston, very good game. Illinois, well coached. Houston got dogs. I want to see Houston get there. So who do you have? Duke, St. John's.
I want to see St. John's.
Me too.
Go St. John's.
Me too. I like Patino.
Yeah.
I got a trivia question. Any basketball buffs over there? Michael Curl. Michigan State, UConn. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Michigan State.
I think UConn. Iowa, Nebraska. That's kind of like watching a freshman game. I don't care who wins that. Nebraska. I'm gonna take Nebraska. Illinois, Houston. Who you got? I got Houston. Arizona, Arkansas. Who you got?
Arizona.
Me too. Texas, Purdue. Who you got? Purdue. Yep. Michigan, Alabama. Who you got? Yep. Tennessee, Iowa State.
Tennessee State. I mean, Iowa State.
Okay. So coming out of the East, I have St. John's. Coming out of the South, I have Houston. Coming out of the West, I have Arizona. Coming out of Midwest, I got Michigan.
That sounds good.
And then Michigan versus Arizona, who you got?
I'm going to go Arizona.
I want Arizona. Michigan's tough. I want Arizona. And then Houston, UConn, or Michigan State, or St. John. Who you got?
I'm going Houston. Houston.
So in the finals, you got Houston, Arizona.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Houston
I like
winning.
that. I like that, dog. I like that. Any surprises? My biggest surprise was Florida losing to Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
North Carolina, 19-point.
Up deficit.
Up 19 and lost to VCU. Any other role? Any other surprises, Michael? Anybody other surprises? Michael Curl. Any other surprises in the tournament?
Cost his job.
Yep, cost his job. Roll. No surprises. Davis fired. Who's gonna get that job?
They're gonna find another North Carolina.
Would you hire Kenny Smith?
That'd be a good pickup. His son going there.
Yeah.
Son going there. Son. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Son's a 6'6" point guard.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he in California?
Modern day.
Modern day. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Let me ask you this. Well, I don't know. He lost his spirit. I don't know if he's that good.
Who?
He lost his spirit. Modern day lost his spirit.
Did they?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Dude, we wouldn't even play.
I wouldn't even play the spirit. I'd have sent my JV out there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So we'll see who gets that job. I don't know. Billy Donovan, maybe the kid Dusty May out of Michigan. They're gonna go after the kid Tommy Lloyd out of Arizona.
I think they went to Hubert and asked him, the first question, get rid of some of this staff, and he said no. So okay.
You got to go.
That's like what they did to John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh. Hey, Randy, if I got the North Carolina job and I'm getting $6 million a year, and they say I got to get rid of Randy, I'm gonna send you a letter, dog.
Yeah, send
me a letter.
I'm
gonna send a letter to Raul. Raul's gonna hand it to you. You get to the lounge
with $1 million.
You my boy
with $1 million padded handshake.
Yeah. Hey. They said I gotta let you go, but I'm gonna break you off. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that $6 million though. Yeah. A-Cuff, we talked about his shoe deal. Any thoughts? Reebok. He's good. He's good.
Good. I watch him. He's good. He's a good point guard.
Mm-hmm. Talking about North Carolina, Golden, the coach of Florida, even though he lost in the second round, they're about to extend him for the third year in a row because they don't want somebody to come get him. He's only 40 years old. He recruits well. He gets the transfer portal, and he does analytics. So I don't know that he's going to go to North Carolina. I think he's going to stay. Any thoughts? If you were him, though, would you leave Florida and go to North Carolina?
Yeah, that's a
blue blood.
That's a blue blood, real blue blood.
Okay.
That's a brand.
Yeah, it's a brand. McNamara, Jerry McNamara got hired at Syracuse. Thoughts? He was on the staff with Boeheim. He was on the staff with Autry, and Autry just got fired. I don't know that I would have done that, but McNamara, he got Siena, and they almost beat Duke. I watched that game.
Yeah, they almost did. Yeah, keep it in the family, I guess. But yeah, these retreads though.
Yeah, you kidding? Yeah, he was assistant under the guy you just fired.
So yeah,
I don't know if that makes sense.
That don't make sense. Yeah, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might have to go look elsewhere.
Yeah. Outside the Syracuse.
Got Carmelo over there mad at you.
Yeah, Melo mad at Autry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Melo and McNamara are tight. He probably said, yeah. So and he got a $5 million build in there.
Yeah. He's pumping money.
Yeah, pumping money in there. WNBA historic reached an agreement. Salary cap went from 1.5 to $7 million. Rookie contracts went up substantially. They have housing. They have better travel. I think they, to me, who that's because of. Aja obviously is great, but the girl, there you go.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
She raised the excitement level of the WNBA. I think. I mean, you can say what you want, and we argued last year. You were picking Angel Reese over her. I should have bet money on that for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
What's her name? Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
She raised the whole identity of the WNBA.
By herself.
They went from a $1.5 million salary cap
from flying on
Southwest. They was on Spirit.
Spirit. Oh.
And now look at that, dog.
I won't mess with
people
Spirit.
watch it. People are watching the WNBA.
I was on that sucker last night.
On Spirit?
Oh my God.
No wonder you just got here. You're supposed to be here on Friday.
Let me tell you something, man. And then
Experience, it's not good.
dog, and I had my carry-on.
They asked you to fly the plane. They had you
Look,
come
I
to
had
that.
my carry-on, and then I had my little hat, to keep your little hat back. Now I didn't went all over with this. Nobody said nothing. This
Yeah.
lady said you're gonna have to either put that in that bag or it'll be 160.
160.
I said, oh, it's going in the bag.
They wanted you to pay for the gas, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spirit wanted you to pay for the gas, dog. That's crazy.
Well, let me tell you a trick though. When you're flying like that, man, you gotta get you some Ambience,
What?
some sleeping pills.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoop. Woke up in LA.
That's it.
Woke up in LA. Let's go. Let's go.
You need to sleep with it. They started talking about that extra 160. He's like, I need to go to bed. Let me sleep on it.
Yes, sir.
Last thing, dog, before we take a 5-minute break and have our guests come on. Pro baseball. Hey, sports writers picked our Dodgers.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to a couple games this year, dog, because you always go in and come back talking about the fun. I'm gonna go. I just don't like to be out in the sun, dog.
Yeah, no, I got a spot for us.
Okay, all right. I don't do. That's why I don't golf. I don't do sun for 3 hours, dog.
Between first, home plate and first, right up under the load.
Hold on, home plate and first, okay.
Yeah, right up under the load, just shade.
And you don't even sit down. You just go drink.
On opening day, it's a cocktail.
Yeah, dude, I don't do. That's why I don't play golf, dude.
Yeah.
I don't do extreme sun, dog.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I like air conditioning. That's why I don't camp. I like air conditioning and room service.
Right.
If it ain't no room service, I don't
you
go,
bougie.
dog. I'm bougie. I am. Yeah.
I'm bougetto.
Yeah, bougetto. Yeah, a mixture of bougie and ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm bougie. Yeah, a mixture of boo and G.
Yeah.
I gotta have air conditioner, dog.
Right.
That's why I don't do Dodger games, dog.
Right. Yeah. I got a spot for you. We're gonna be in the shade because I don't like being out in that sun. Look
Okay.
at
All right, dog. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got our Dodgers.
Like the Dominicans.
Yeah. So good, man. So that's episode 66, part 1.
We bring it
And
back.
we're 5-minute break because I got Samer coming to get me at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so we're gonna get Jabril in here.
5 minutes.
One of the most up and coming referees. I worked with him when I was refereeing. We're gonna see this dude in the NFL one day.
Let me ask you this: was we about to have fights with parents like you? Was he bringing his piece to the?
They knew I had my piece already.
Okay.
Yeah, but they see me in action over there. We have to stop some fools in Arizona.
You talk. I know the story. That's the story I'm talking about.
Right.
You called me from Arizona, dog. I'm headed home quick. All right, dog. Episode 66, part 1 in the books, and then we got
Jabril
coming up, episode 2, dog.
All right.
Back
at you. 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
Right back.
R&R podcast. Me and Vanna off the chain. We'll talk about some other little stuff too. Come check me and Vanna out on once a month Thursdays comedy night.
April 23rd. Got Alex Thomas.
Alex Thomas coming off the chain. Check us out.
All right. Cool.